I haven't seen any people today, and I've heard a lot of dogs though. It took me about 40 minutes to get up here. First thing I did, I strung my backpack. I don't know where I got this idea from, I have to be honest. I've seen somebody tie their backpack to a tree and I used that. So now I got this cheap carabiner and I just have this yellow paracord. It's always in the front pocket of my backpack, so I just string it up. It's out of the snow, it doesn't get wet. That's why I like being inside the forest and not out in the open. Cleared the place up, cleared the snow. I gathered some wood really fast, and I have about an hour and a half to make my coffee, enjoy it, sit around for 10 minutes, and get out of Dodge. It's really nice. It's really nice up here right now. Photos and images can't really do it justice. There's no wind, and the snow is just everything here. That's my tracks. Nobody's been up here. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna have my coffee and keep filming stuff. Bottom part. This is just a piece of wood that I found strung up in a tree. Somebody cut the bottom part off and left it hanging there. It's medium dry, but I couldn't really get a fire. I would have to process it even further, but that's okay. I don't mind. I gathered some hazel and other thin woods and light woods that I found around. And that's gonna catch on fire really fast. Plus, I got enough cotton with Vaseline here, and I don't really feel like messing around today. It's starting to get cold when you just sit around and do nothing. I traded my air pillow that I had for about, I don't know, 7 months or so for cut up mat. I don't know what you call this. A mat, I guess, an iso mat. Last time I was here, I just had that piece that's bigger, and I ended up sacrificing it so I wouldn't get any moisture on my tinder and my kindling. But you know, you go out, you test stuff, and then you get to better conclusions. And I said I need another half just to have a place to kneel on, something to kneel on, and it's been working out good so far. I'm gonna light the fire here, nothing fancy, just cotton with Vaseline, and yeah, I'll see you when I rearrange the camera. So Mr. Leonidas tagged me. The original tag was called Meet the Bushcrafters. I don't know who started it exactly, but I've watched a few videos, I think 2 or 3. And thought them to be great. You're supposed to talk a bit about yourself. Why you got interested in bushcraft, how, and how you got interested in making videos for YouTube. What got me interested in bushcraft was my love for cutting tools, knives in particular. Since I was small, since I was like 4 or 5 years old, I used to get this hunting knife that my dad made and play around with it. And I always got screamed at a bit. But my dad was, he grew up like that with knives, and I guess he could never really blame me. To this day, he tells me, you were always like that. You always liked to have knives on you and to play with knives, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I guess that's what got me started, my love for knives. I'm a very practical kind of guy, so I like knives, but only if I use them. If I don't use them, I don't really keep them around. And that's pretty much the bushcraft thing, using what you got. I'm not a collector, so if I would have been a collector, I wouldn't have gotten into bushcraft probably. But I wasn't really interested in bushcrafting. I was really more interested in survival before I knew what it was. Seeing the movies, and then I guess the first movie that really impressed me was The Edge with Anthony Hopkins. They get lost in the wilderness, and Anthony Hopkins knows everything about everything. He doesn't have any practical knowledge, but theoretically he knows it. So I started watching survival shows and watching guys on YouTube. After, I don't know, watching it for a year, I was going out, I was doing stuff, and then I said, why don't I just start making movies? And I did, just to give it a little bit back to the community. Because you see somebody do something, and maybe you don't understand it, and you see somebody else do it, and it hits home. You realize, oh, that's what I didn't understand there. So I think it's fine if you just repost how to make a fire 3 times. You've seen somebody do it, and then you post it again. If people don't like it, they don't have to watch it. And there are people that won't like it just because they don't like anything. But maybe somebody will. Maybe somebody will find it relaxing. Like I do a lot of videos from a lot of people I watch. I just like watching them. And maybe sometimes people look for information and they'll find your video. That's great. That's why I stuck around. I didn't intend this channel to be about me. But as in real life, the interaction on YouTube is very similar. You meet people that you respect, and you become friends, not just through the add friend or add as contact button, but you talk to people and you become friends. You ride each other on and off, and like what Scott did for me, sending me that knife as a present, I guess that was part of when I realized that the channel is really about me. It's about me going out. It's not just about sharing knowledge, it's about sometimes putting myself out there. I'm not really good at that. But I did make a lot of friends here on YouTube, a lot of nice people, and it's really, really cool. I'd also like to thank my friends for nice comments, for support. When you put a lot of work in something, you go out and you film how to make a fire with natural materials. For me, it's walking around for a couple of hours and finding that, and then add the filming. It's about 4 hours, and that's a lot of effort. And you do that for somebody to learn something, to share something with your friends, to do something because somebody asked you to. And when people appreciate that, it makes you feel good. So thank you to my friends and subscribers. Yeah, sure. I don't really care about the subscriber numbers, but I really like it when people watch it. And if they like it, if you don't like it, don't watch it. That's one of my other problems with people that talk without ever having been out, or criticizing my channel. Got a lot of people telling me with that method you could never survive. That's not the point. At least not the point I'm trying to make. I'm not really trying to teach anybody how to survive through a video on YouTube. I guess there are bigger channels that do that. If you want to see that, go watch Dave Canterbury. He does an excellent job. That guy's a fountain of knowledge. And subscribe for the Pathfinder class online. Do that. I'm just trying to show it's really easy. It's really easy to go out, make a fire, make a bow, build a trap, be safe, have a good time, relax. I work in an office, so going out in nature, even for 1 hour, means the world of a difference. You know, it really makes a difference. I guess that's it. That's me. That's that's my rambling. I don't really intend to put rambling videos on. I want to do videos that, well, people can enjoy. I don't know. I don't really know who I'm gonna tag, except for one person. And he said he's always up for a tag, so that's Rob from Andersborg. And 2 other people, I don't know. I'm gonna ask people before. I don't want to step on any toes. Sometimes it can get uncomfortable. Some people don't want to talk about them. I know I've been like that. But yeah, and if you feel like talking about yourself, telling people why you think YouTube is great and this bushcraft community, because it is a great community. Put a video out there, no matter if you succeed or fail. There are a lot of nice people there that will tell you what you did wrong and help you on your right way. So do it. Make a video, and it doesn't really matter what you do. Build a fire, build a trap, clean up a place. People will watch you at some point, and somebody is going to enjoy that video you took half an hour to make, or an hour. And I don't know what I was trying to say. Anyway, I guess I gotta get home. Gotta finish my coffee, which I spilled a little, so it's less to finish. And hope I'll be out tomorrow. In the meantime, I really wish you all great evening. It's evening already. And like Sepp says, go out to nature. You guys have a great day.